So when you choose to wear a sari, there are different type of fabrics and different type of styles. But of course, there are basic things like pleating your pallu or pleating your lower skirt drapes. And this has some techniques that you can follow. And this video is going to help you with the sari hacks or sari tips that you can follow to wear a sari perfectly, even if you're a short height girl or you're tall or even if you're an apple shape. So I'm going to give you some easy tips in this video. Hi and welcome to g3fashion.com, your one-stop solution to dressing in Indian wear and style tips with me, Aarti. And let's move on to the video of sari hacks for short height girl, for apple shape or to look slim.
So sari hack number one is when you are choosing a sari for your body, remember it should be something that complements your body shape. For example, I am a person who is short-heighted, so the saris I would be choosing is the one which creates an illusion of a taller look with lines. So you can see my sari over here has zigzag patterns. You can also go with something which has diagonal lines or vertical lines as well. And it is the opposite with someone who is tall. Avoid stripes or longer length. You can go for horizontal lines as well. Now, if I talk about the type of the sari, you can see I'm wearing a sari which is a bit flowy and not too stiff fabrics, even if that's a silk sari. So remember to choose such type of fabrics for yourself. And another important part is if you are a short-heighted person, remember to wear your sari which is at least 3 to 2 inches below your navel. And the opposite for someone who is taller, you can wear a sari which ends at your navel or above it as well. Now, coming back to another sari hack is the one that we've all been knowing is the illusion or the cowls or the pleats that were created on the side of your hepline. And I'm going to show you how that's done with the draping trick over here. So to start draping, all you need to do is take the border which is closest to your body over here, which is your underneath border, pull it tightly against your hip line or waistline over here as I am doing over here. Now remember to create a clean shape over here and bring it towards the center like this, and you're going to use a pin to secure it over here. So I'm using a small pin and I'm going to tuck it with the petticoat and not just the sari. So that's done right now. So what you're going to do next is take the sari like this and you are going to pull it up like this, and you're going to pull it tighter and you're going to create pleats over here. Just 2 to 3 pleats should do over here. And what you're going to do is remove the pin again and pleat or pin all the pleats or feathers that you've collected over here, just like this. Remember, you can only do this with a flowy sari and not a silk sari. For a silk sari, there is a different technique which I'll be showing you later. There you go. So I pinned it over here. Now pick up this border on the edge of the sari where we're going to start creating pleats. So here comes the other sari hack, is where you're creating your lower skirt pleats. As you can see, I have overlapped one after the other and I haven't piled them together in a straight line, which are like these. So what you're going to do is do this again. This creates an illusion of lines, giving you a taller effect again. So what you're going to do is, you can see this is what I've done. I've just left some fabric over here and I'm just going to tuck it inside. And remember, you don't want to have a very shorter length of your sari at the bottom over here. You don't want it to be this high. You don't want your footwear to be short. You want it to reach your level, or you want the sari to touch the floor, and you can simply just tuck this in, or you can also use pins to secure it. Okay, and that completes your side drape look, which is created with a flowy sari like this. Now let me show you the same trick that's done with the silk sari, but with a slight different trick. Okay, so the other trick to do your hip pleats are this way, where you're wearing a silk sari. You can do this with any soft fabric sari. Now what you're going to do is pull it here, and again you will pin it tightly. I'm using a smaller pin over here. Now what you're going to do is take this side of the whole fabric, and I would say somewhere around 10 inches would be enough. Now take a small pleat over here, and what you're going to do is pull it. So you can see you have some pleating effects over here on the left side of your hip. So what you're going to do is pull this a bit higher, or you're just going to make a small pleat like this once more. So you have that effect over here. So you can see I've got that effect. Now, the other way to also do it is if you want a cleaner look, what you can do is just take this and pull it up. But here, if you are tall, this will be helpful. You will have the creases there. But if you're someone who's short like me, you will have a problem with it. So here you will need to pull the saree fabric up twice like this. So you can see that creasing effect over here. And all you have to do is pin this whole thing here, or you can even tuck it inside your waistline, as long as you know that it's not going to come out. But I'm going to use a pin with your petticoat so it won't fall off. Okay, so you have your creasing effect here, and now all you need to do is make your skirt pleats here and pin it up. Okay, now when you are draping lower skirt drape pleats for a silk saree, although this is a very soft saree, if you're a slim person like me, or if you're short, remember to not wear a very stiff fabric, especially not organza saree for people like us. Avoid those type of fabrics. So what you need to do over here, instead of making smaller pleats and more pleats, all you have to do is make broader pleats. So what I'm going to do is leave this fabric over here, and I'm going to make bigger pleats like this. So even if you are wearing an organza saree for anyone else, remember to always have bigger pleats instead of smaller pleats. So as you can see, I've pleated the saree. So now just to make sure these pleats are even, or you can have one over the other like this. And again, what you're going to do is, remember this fabric is loose, so you're just going to tuck it in tightly. And you want to have those pleats effect over here, 1, 2, 3, or 2, whatever it is. And just pleat or drape them and tuck them in your central waistline like I'm doing. Now here's the trick. When you come on this side, take this fabric out, and the fabric that we left inside, remember to pull it out properly. So you want this crease effect to be neat and thin. So what you're going to do here is pull the first pleat, make it straight, and all you have to do is tuck this behind over here. So there you go, you have a neat and clean drape in front, and then just bring all these pleats back to the front. So there you go.
So that's all from us on wearing a saree perfectly with the saree hacks that we have just given you. I hope you liked the video. If there are more hacks that you have been trying, you can leave them in the comments and let us know. And if you liked the video, don't forget to like and share the video with your friends and family. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to see more style draping videos.